we have people that don't come to meetings because they can't hear.
I'm not sure if it would be compatible or not for this type of usage. It may be. It's more microphone and portable microphone type activity, but it may also be used in that manner too. I don't know.
Would it be appropriate to ask the Parks and Rec chair to contact the family and ask them if it would be all right?
You can make that contingent upon your approval.
Well, when the donation was made, was there any specifications that this money is to be used for a certain thing? It's just for the Parks and Rec,
For the amphitheater. It's for the amphitheater.
for the amphitheater. So anything in it can be used for anything in the amphitheater, lighting.
That's our
Sound
interpretation, but I think
Well, I think it would be nice protocol to notify the family that we were going to use the money and this is what it was going to be used for. And I think they would probably be happy to hear that.
I don't see a problem, but I feel like, I agree, I feel like we need to pass it by.
The only thing is that's not the complete amount.
Right, you could just let
Let them know that that was what, that.
The actual donation was for $5,000. The rest of the funds would go apply towards the construction cost.
Right. Well, I see no problem with it being used for the sound equipment, but.
Why don't we do it, as Ron suggested, do a motion to do it predicated on the approval of the family, and if there's any problem, we'll come back to revisit it on the 14th. But I think that, what do you think? Okay?
I think that's fine.
You want to make that motion, Mr. Williams?
They have to. Motion. Make Mark's motion.
Okay. That we, no more than 35 minutes for donated funds for the audio sound equipment verification on approval by the donor for that purpose. And if there's any problems, we need to go back to July 14th. Okay. Need to make a motion and a second. Right. Further discussion? All in favor, raise your hand. Okay. Unanimous.
Okay, I just wanted to take a moment to update the council in our discussions with the school board regarding the site, the septic and well for the Summerfield Elementary School. And actually tomorrow morning I'll be meeting with the school construction committee, so I'll probably get more updates tomorrow. However, we met in the field with VFW representatives and the school about 4 weeks ago, discussed the various well sites, and they went and did some work to try to identify some other well sites. In your package, you should have a plan that looks like this. There were 2 proposed well sites. One of them was located behind the playground right outside here. The other one was across the lake. That's basically across from the fishing dock pier on the north side of the lake that they looked at. The southern one looked promising until they did all of the exact surveying, and it turns out that they're about 15 feet short being cleared from between the playground and the water. The northern one does look like it would work also. However, it's going to take an awful lot more line to get the water back to the school, and they are concerned about crossing the dam with the water pipe. But that appears at least to be a viable site. However, based on the fact that that is such a long way to go and concerns about the dam, I suspect that they're going to come back and want to talk again about our well site up at the amphitheater, which is one of our original discussion sites, which would put them as close as possible. So that's where I think things are going in that regard, is basically going back up to our amphitheater site and wanting to put a well there, which would basically we would close our with agreement from council and all the parties, basically we would tap into their water for our needs. So our water needs are much less than their water needs.
Do we have a well in there?
We have a well there now, but it's not large enough.
It's not
For
large.
their purposes, it would be
But,
large enough.
but the water flow is adequate on the well?
Well, with a larger well and probably a deeper well, they would have a better chance of getting the water they need. I'm not sure exactly what their capacity requirements were, but we have, what, 4-inch well, 6-inch well?
Can we enlarge our well, or do we have to do another one?
No, well, they would put another one in. I don't think they can use the same exact well site because there's already, all the stuff in it. So they would probably go, 5 or 10 feet away and drill another one. And then if they get what they wanted to get, they would close ours and we would serve off of that.
So how does that work financially as far as agreements and all that? How does that work?
We would have to work out the agreements. Our agreement would be that, at the very least, the first agreement is that they would pay to abandon our well, because there's a cost involved in the abandonment process. Then we'd have to enter some sort of memorandum of agreement, whether it's deed restriction or otherwise, that perpetually gave us rights to that water at a certain amount of water, so that we could make sure that we were served by the needs. Since our water usage and their water usages are two different times a year, two different events, I don't think there'll be a lot of issue, especially considering how much water they're going to need to get out of that in comparison to what we would need. But we would have to work that out. Cost-wise, they would obviously pay for the cost of the well, the new well, and all the pipe work necessary to get it to the school.
Were we gonna have to build a new well anyway for the park? Were this not happening? We weren't.
No, we've already got our wells where we don't need any more wells.
What is there a septic coming also?
Well, that's another issue that they raised, which was new to us. If you notice on the north side of the trail that goes up to the tower, it's this striped area. They have indicated that they would like to enter into some sort of agreement with the town that be reserved as reserve septic area. And left on,
This area right here.
right, where the cross-hatching is. This was something that they just presented to us. They apparently have soils on their property that are no longer valid as off-site repair areas underneath their ball fields and things of that sort that had been designated in the past. So they're looking basically for new repair areas. The soils in this area, they have gone out, done some hand augering to find out whether it's even worth considering this. And the soils do look good in those areas. However, there's going to be a number of steps with this issue. First is this is outside of any sort of deed restricted area. This is actually the county portion of the property. We have a contractor to lease this property for 30 years and to have a town park on it. So the workings of any sort of agreement that we would enter into to let them use the soil is going to take the town of Summerfield and probably Guilford County to work out. But it starts with council indicating that they are willing to consider it. If this is not an option, I'm not sure what else the school is going to do. I don't know if they've looked at alternatives. I expect that will be part of the conversation tomorrow.
Not tell me there's a graveyard on that side.
That's Halloween.
Does this affect surrounding property owners?
Um,
Does it potentially impact their property or the value of their property?
Not the adjoining property owners, I don't know why. It's a septic system like any other septic system. And in this case, it's not even there, it's a
Just
repair
to
area.
repair it. So these two proposed well sites on this map, neither one of them are going to be used, and it's
Well-
going where?
Well, the one behind the playground is not going to be used definitely.
Okay.
They may use the one on the north side, but they prefer, as I understand it right now, they prefer to look near our amphitheater well site instead of using this site because of the distances involved, trying to shorten the distance that they have to go.
Okay, which on this map is where?
It would be